Glam rockers Slade are in the studio, and so are their sideburns. For that, Claire, and I can't believe we're about to do this in April.
Oh, here it is, Merry Christmas, everybody's having fun.
Doesn't really work with the weather, does it? But we've got Noddy Holder and Dave Hill from Slade coming in the studio. No one was hurt. And we've got some rock and roll royalty in the studio.
Hiya, I'm Noddy Holder.
Hiya, I'm Dave Hill. I'm the one, the pretty one.
And after the break, we'll be telling Dan all about our classic rock movie that's making a huge comeback.
That's right, and talking to Desperate Dan is a real good thing. So we'll keep you rocking.
Yippee!
Staying with music, and they're the rock band from Wolverhampton, probably best known for their festive classic, Merry Christmas, Everybody. And with 6 number ones and more than 50 million records sold worldwide, Slade are one of the most successful British bands of the 70s. Shall we have a reminder of their brilliant music?
Oh, here it is, Merry Christmas, everybody's having fun. Look to the future now, it's only just begun. Feel the noise, go grab the boys. We get wild, wild, wild. We get far away with my head up in the clouds, and I'm far, far away.
And here we are, Dave Hill and Noddy Holder from Slade in the studio.
Excellent.
Applauding yourself, I like this.
I'm applauding you
Right, that's very nice.
for having us.
Oh, it's great to have you on. And you guys are here to talk about the re-release of Slade in Flame, which is 50 years ago.
Yeah.
And for those that don't know, it's all about... You guys played the members of a band called Flame who were exploited by... How can I put this?
By the industry.
By the industry. How autobiographical was it? Was that because I remember I've spoken to you in the past. I think you were treated quite well by your management, weren't you?
We were.
Yeah.
We were very well, but it's the story. It's not a Slade documentary that people thought at the time it was going to be.
Yeah.
Every story in the film is a true story. Every scene is true. Not to Slade, but to loads of bands that we knew.
For instance, the scene that Nod does when he's in the coffin and I lock him in, conveniently, he's based on a group. What were they called now, Nod?
Screaming Lord Such.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's a true story that happened to Screaming Lord Such.
Oh, yeah.
Screaming Lord Such used to come on stage, locked in a coffin, and then he used to burst open after an explosion and he'd enter the stage.
Yeah.
But one of our crew worked for Such, and they had some new roadies carrying the coffin in. And they stood the coffin up on stage with the lid against the wall, upside down. Of course, he'd come to the explosion, he burst out, and he couldn't get out the coffin. He was stuck in the coffin. He come out, and his hair was on fire, and all his body was on fire. So we got that story and tried to incorporate it in Flame.
Yeah, and you obviously had great fun filming this. You know, the memories are all still there. But I suppose to put it into a modern context, there's probably quite a few lessons in there about how to navigate the industry, because there are some elements, Dave, that haven't really changed.
It was very much of its time, though. You bear in mind it was the 60s.
Yeah.
A lot of things happened, and some very rough things happened as well. You know, certain stuff which I can't really get into telling you.
Okay.
But it's
Basically,
it's
the
a bit
theme
uncomfortable.
is, it's like our real life. We were 4 kids from Council Estate.
Yeah.
And eventually climbed the ladder and became successful. We had a huge run of hits. But of course, when you become successful, the elements within a band and the industry change.
Yeah.
You know, you get these number ones, you start making money, egos change, money changes things, and that's what Flame's all about.
And you're well known for both of you, well known for how you look as well. I mean, we've got some magnificent lamb chops here, Noddy, in our Slade ball.
Yeah.
And Dave, the way you dress, the long coats, the platform shoes, is it true that you used to shop a bit on Kensington Market? And one of the guys behind the stall was the one only Freddie Mercury.
Creative moments at home as well, you know, so I will take a bit of credit there. But one of my epic things, which Nod plays up to, is the day I created the Metal Nun, right? Now, I know this is a funny word, because it wasn't supposed to be Metal Nun, right? But I went in the toilet, because he comes knocking on the door, going, reveal all, Mr. H. He's going like, and I'm saying, you can hear the hairspray. So
He would never change in front of us.
Oh, no.
He always went in the toilet to
surprise
change
you.
at top of the pop.
Oh, yeah.
So we didn't see it till it was the full regalia.
So I come out, and it was like the Cadbury Smash advert, you know, when they're lying on the backs, go, they are eating it with their knives. You know,
Jim used to say to him, I am not going on stage or television with you dressed
That's
like
what he
that.
said to me,
And
yeah.
his line was always, you write them, I'll sell them.
That's right.
That was his comeback line.
We knocked Rod Stewart off the top.
But I love the fact you're all, you know, I know you don't play as Slade anymore. You still play the hits,
Slade,
but
yeah.
you, you know, you're still good friends. Is it right that your son is your producer? Is that right?
That's
My
right.
son is producing his new album, yeah.
He's talented, son. I mean, he's really talented. Really, and a really nice
Good
person.
lad, yeah. Come on, blag him
good
up,
stuff.
blag him up,
Good.
Dave.
And I rewatched the film last night, and one thing that struck me, Noddy, is that not only did you learn how to handle pigeons, but you played the spoons in a famous scene in the
I
film.
did.
So I have got some spoons with me here.
Yeah,
You
so-
have no chance of me playing the spoons now.
When did you last play the spoons?
50 years ago.
50 years ago.
I don't think I'm... If you'd got a pigeon, I could play the pigeon. I could handle the pigeons.
Reject the spoons.
Yeah.
Can we have a pigeon, please?
Yeah.
I'm afraid we haven't got a pigeon. Slade in Flame is in cinemas this Friday.
Yeah.
And then
It's in 70 cinemas around the country.
Yeah.
Then on Blu-ray halfway through May.
I'm glad you knew that. Gentlemen, it's been a real pleasure to talk to you. Thank you
It's a
very
pleasure
much.
talking to you.
Lovely to have you on. Enjoy the film, the re-release, 50 years on. Thank you very much for watching. From Dave, from Noddy, myself and everybody else at 5 News. We'll see you tomorrow. Thank you very much.